What do you do during the holidays? Have any special traditions? Maybe watch some special movies, sing some special songs, awaken your dead ancestors from the grave by dancing? Oh, what does that last one have to do with the holidays? Nothing. But that's what happens at the beginning of the Addams Family musical. The show opens in the Addams graveyard as they prepare to awaken their ancestors, but first they sing about what it means to be an Addams.
When you're an Addams, you need to grab a bow and arrow.
Who brought their duck to the show?
When you're an Addams, you need a moment to explode.
Okay, clearly we didn't have the budget for that, but wouldn't that have been awesome? The ancestors are then awakened. But how are they awakened?
By dancing on their grave!
Yes, dance, my brother Fester. Time to wake the dead.
Oh man, I really did this. At the end of the number, the ancestors prepare to leave, but their crypt has been taken away. Fester tells them that Wednesday is in love with a boy named Lucas Beinecke, and that, unless love triumphs, the ancestors will be trapped in the world of the living forever.
So who is this Lucas fella?
No, really! Who is he? Where'd he come from? This is the first time he's ever shown up!
So many questions about love. But when you think about it, is there anything more important?
Yes. Fester sings about love, and trust me, there are a lot of those songs in this show.
Can't we talk about lofty goals, mating souls, altering minds and faltering roles?
Okay, that's obviously me as Uncle Fester, so I sing this song I don't know how many times. But only now, after watching the show to do this review, do I realize how creepy these lyrics are. I mean, love is changing each other's minds and weakening each other's roles. That's kind of messed up. Oh well, it's the Addams Family. Wednesday tells Gomez that Lucas has already proposed to her, and makes him promise that he won't tell Morticia until after Lucas and his family have come over for dinner. The problem is, Gomez has never kept a secret from his wife before, and he would be breaking their wedding vows if he did. But he agrees anyway, because otherwise this would be a much less interesting plot. But Morticia isn't worried about Lucas. Yet.
She'll have lots of boys.
How do you know?
Because she's my daughter.
I'm cheating on you. Gomez sings about how he's trapped between his promise to his daughter and the secret he's keeping from his wife.
Like a bull in the ring or the moderate right wing, I'm trapped.
Ha! Social commentary! Ha 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 ha! After singing about how her life is being pulled in a new direction by Lucas, Wednesday, with some persuasion, convinces her parents to go through with the dinner with Lucas and his parents. But there's still one problem. The Addams Family isn't exactly normal, and Wednesday addresses this in song.
One normal night, that's all I want, that's all I need from you.
I would just like to point out that Pugsley's lizard is mouthing to the words of Wednesday's song.
One normal night, that's all I want, that's all I need from you.
No reason really, I just think it's funny. The Beineckes are having problems of their own though, as in this version, the Addams house is hidden in the middle of Central Park, and they can't find it. But Lucas finds the spot where he first met Wednesday and tells his parents that she was holding a crossbow at the time. Which I only bring up because otherwise this joke won't make any sense.
A what? A crossbow. You know, you load it and then you fire.
Oh, so this girl just walks around with a crossbow, huh?
No, Dad, it's okay. She has a permit.
Good. Good choice. We're going back to the hotel and then you and I are gonna have a little chat.
I'm so upset I made my microphone cut out.
Seems like a nice young man.
But they're not right for each other.
What do you mean they're not right for each other?
And after this, Fester begins asking about who else wasn't right for something else. I wrote most of these lines myself, and here are my personal favorites.
Were you and I right for the balding Gene? Were Terminal Kids right for John Green? Was the Opera Ghost right for Christine? Was America right for Don McLean? 21 jokes right for just one scene? Who's to say?
And then the show gets back on track.
A normal night is a perilous trick. Normal is hard to attain.
You know, as I'm watching myself sing this, all I can think of is, wow, I actually shaved my head for this.
Only affairs of the heart. Look, the choice is yours. Either you help these kids, you're stuck here for eternity.
When did Fester get control over the powers of hell? Was it in the sitcom or the comics or... Oh. Who knew? The Beineckes finally make it to the house, and of course they're weirded out by it. However, being from the Midwest, they think it's all just part of living in New York.
Would you look at this place? Did they just move in or what?
No, this is how I live in New York. They spend all their money on rent and have nothing left for furniture.
Ha! Social commentary! Ha ha ha! Gomez emerges and begins introducing the Beinecke's to the rest of the family.
Are you ready for some football? Buster's got the ball. He's running, he's dodging. Let's let some bitch go.
I can't believe Early did this.
Excuse me, do you have a little girl's room?
We did, but then we let them all go.
It's funny because it's disturbing. Morticia and Alice are left alone and they talk to each other about Alice's poetry.
They're always about the thing everyone needs, but so few have.
Healthcare.
Why, love, of course.
Ha! Social commentary! Ha! You get the idea. There's a lot of social commentary in this show. And then Fester sings more about love.
Let's not talk about anything else but love. But love.
He said, but love. I've sarcastically laughed way too much in this review. Meanwhile, Gomez tells Mal about his collection of torture devices.
So you collect this kind of stuff, huh?
A man must have his hobbies. Some play cards, others play golf. Me, I collect instruments of persuasion.
Yes, like that spatula over there. It was used by my true nautical ancestor, Roberto Espolja de Pantalones Cuadrados. And that mask was used by Gerardo Butler, whose singing voice was enough to persuade any man. You will curse the day you did not do. Sadly, that impression is not that far off. Meanwhile, Morticia is showing Alice a scrapbook and eventually gets to her wedding vows.
We promised to tango at least 3 times a week.
For passion.
I wasn't sure you knew what a tango was, so I thought I'd demonstrate. Morticia, upon realizing that Mal and Alice keep things from each other, sings a song about the dangers of secrets.
She kept a secret and she wound up on the guillotine.
Now I see what you mean.
She kept a secret and they shot her with an M16.
And this?
Choked on a dry saltine. She kept a secret and she wound up on the cover of a magazine. She's quite the Philistine.
What's this one?
The dance routine.
I just got here, but I know all the steps. Isn't that lucky? During another meanwhile, Gomez is examining the engagement ring Lucas gave to Wednesday.
And what does a Lucas Beinecke do when it grows up?
Well, I don't see what it has to do with this. Morticia figures out that Gomez is keeping something from her and gets very angry with him. Lucas and Wednesday, on the other hand... Hey, no audience members on stage. Oh. But Pugsley is left out of the two lovebirds' activities. It's probably for the best, kid. But he is still distraught and sings about his future with his sister.
What if she never tortures me anymore?
Pugsley is a boy, right? But then Grandma arrives.
Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Life's a piece of
Hey, Grandma.
At least she didn't sing the penis song. She shows Pugsley her extensive collection of potions.
What are you doing?
restocking Grandma's private stash. Herbs, potions, remedies. Nature's candy. No prescription needed.
Oh. What's this?
Peyote.
What's it do?
Makes you run around naked in the woods.
Among a few other side effects.
Oh, what's that?
Buku leaf. You got someone giving you a hard time?
Maybe.
Sprinkle a little this on his toast. An hour later, he's in a padded room screaming, "I am Spartacus!"
Buku leaf is used to treat kidney and urinary tract infections, so yeah, you may want to cut back on that peyote there, Grandma. Pugsley steals her acrimonium, which is a potion that turns people dark and sinister, and plans to sneak it into Wednesday's drink during dinner to get her back to the way she was. When dinner begins, the Addamses and Beinecke's all play a game called Full Disclosure.
Everyone takes a sip from the sacred family chalice,
And confesses a secret they've never told anyone.
loosely based on the Inquisition.
It's funny because people died. Gomez starts, telling a fairy tale that's very obviously about him, but Morticia is not amused.
And one day, a fox appeared.
What?
A fox.
Oh,
What does the fox say?
I think it's Swedish or something.
Well, that doesn't date this show at all. Next up is Fester.
I am in love. You're probably thinking, what could a fat, bald person of no specific sexuality know about love?
It's called Selenophilia, thank you. I am very offended that you didn't know that. Yeah, if you know your Greek roots, or if you've seen the show already, you'll have figured out that Fester is in love with the moon. But we'll talk more about that in Act 2. Next is Grandma's turn.
Full disclosure. Full disclosure. I just peed.
It's funny because old people pee? But through a mini comedy of errors, the acrimonium meant for Wednesday is accidentally given to Alice, who finally releases her frustrations on Mal.
What happened to Mal? The guy with the Grateful Dead t-shirt and the headband. Is he ever coming back? How long do I have to wait?
Just until the musical cue comes in.
Oh,
there it is.
woman waits for marriage, waiting and wailing and whining and waning and wanting and wasting and woe. Waiting, fixating, debating, loose waiting, ice skating, lactating.
Okay, so there's being a good sport, and then there's being a pro at that sport. I am in the Hall of Fame of Embarrassment Ball. You're welcome. But Mal is fed up with the Addamses and calls them out on their weirdness.
You've got a house where there shouldn't be a house, a zombie for a butler, and a man who's dating the moon.
I wouldn't exactly say we're dating. We met on OkCupid.
Well, that doesn't date this show at all. Then the truth is revealed.
Lucas and I love each other and we're getting married! What?
There's commotion among the family until...
Never fails. You let nature take its course. Chaos.
Oh my gosh, Fester snapped. Introduce a little anarchy, and everyone loses their minds.
Okay, dead people, give me some weather.
I was right. Fester does have control over the powers of hell. We're all doomed. No one is safe. Especially not you. Because guess who Fester is? Me. I am Fester, and Fester is me. I control the powers of darkness, the fuel through which the abyss torments the souls of mortals.
You will kneel before me. Love will triumph, I will triumph, and I will bring eternal night upon the world. Eternal night, eternal moon, and through my power, my love, she will shine forever. I will rule your puny world through the power of her light, and there is no one who can stop me.
Well, you still got 30 seconds left to review, so let's finish that up first. Basically, through Fester's demon minions, close but not quite, he causes a monstrous storm and a tornado to form, trapping the Beinecke's at the Addams house.
That's what happens when you play.
Oh, disclosure!
Just remember, kids, if you hate Family Game Night, take comfort in the fact that it could be a whole lot worse. So that was my review of the Addams Family musical Act 1. Act 2 should be here next Saturday. See you then.